Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be
I feel like I ain't played a user game in forever, man. Let's do this.
To back their beloved Auburn Tigers. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, man, let's go. I'm excited.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
All right, dog.
On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back.
Oh, I should have kept going straight. I should have kept going straight.
They'll give him 1 to the 14. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Good shit.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come.
There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds
Good route, Jared. Good route.
Oh, look out! Bust through behind his back.
All right, B-Dog.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Ryan Tyler.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick,
I took a chance.
But a great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass.
All right,
They're trying to
defense.
change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position.
Yes, sir. There you go, McCaffrey. Get back there, bro.
That's exactly what this guy embodies.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance?
Come on, pass rush. Come on, pass rush.
Trying to get to him. The sweet feet buy a little time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Good shit, good coverage.
Point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll look to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed,
Good return,
the
big dog. Good
shiftiness,
return.
the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when
He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, Mawsome. Okay. Okay, Jared. Mawsome, Jared.
First and goal from the one.
Love the play call here by the offensive coordinator. You can sniff it. You can smell in the air. Blood in the water. Now we're taking a shot. Got the athletes to go execute. Just dial it up.
A first down run in the red zone.
Mawsome, big dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Touchdown, Auburn.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
Thank you, Love.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. 60 minutes of football and a
defense, same shit.
outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense
Good shit, Karoma.
with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I'll go cover two.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
That's on me. That's on me. I should have been there.
31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Knock it out. There you go. Knock it out.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
4th down, and the punt team sends it
another
the
good
other
return.
way.
Damn. Yeah, I fucked it up. I thought he got blocked.
Well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Man, if you think I'm afraid to run against that, oh my, okay, Sims. Hey.
They need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Show them what you could do, bro. Run it again. Okay, Steven. Okay, Steven. Hold on.
Here's the handoff. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shug Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Oh, I ain't got time.
And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Sims.
My line can fucking block, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter what he does.
I know
they getting them blocks.
Football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's good shit.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only is that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
How many 1st downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
With the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between...
Oh, come on, bro. If you would have had that block, it would have been touchdown, bro. They ran right by the nigga.
As a quarterback,
ran right by the nigga, bro. Like, that's terrible.
They open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today.
I literally just said, excuse me, sir. My bad, partner. Like, look at that shit.
3rd and goal coming up here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man.
Oh my!
Getting down inside the 5, but this
I'm going for that shit, bro.
powering toward a score. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll run it.
Nah,
They
that's
stop
good shit.
him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The give to the running back from the shot.
Why did it make me hesitate, bro? I hate that shit. I gotta turn that shit off. Because I would have been there in the hole, bro. But it literally made him, like, slow his run down.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession. But
Made the nigga start jogging. I'm pressing sprint.
Clemson was sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved. Get him involved early. So here
Quick
they are,
shit,
just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He wants to throw.
There you go. Yep.
Fires into traffic.
Good shit, Rodney.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Tiger.
Good shit, big dog.
It's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
If he thought about it, he'd probably going deep. But I think he's running it this way.
They'll send out the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum.
There you go. That nigga Karoma, something serious. Good shit, bro.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes.
It's going to cover 3.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Flats.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Getting some heat.
Shit.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away.
Let's try to score again. 49 seconds, 3 timeouts.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David, getting stopped on 4th and goal.
Damn.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll immediately call timeout.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Rifles it down the middle.
Good catch, Yancey. Good shit, nigga.
A huge pickup. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take another shot here.
Yes, sir.
Catch in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Tiger. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways.
Don't miss. Thank you.
Because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
We appreciate you, bro.
And
they say the same thing about your damn calves.
They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, what's up, Ray? They still getting their asses blown out. Let me check.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30
Terrible.
seconds of the first half. He's going to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
No timeout? No? Okay.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's keep scoring, man.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays.
Start checking this bitch.
They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
Good shit, deal.
Really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
There you go. Get back there, nigga.
The quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's looking downfield to throw. Turns it loose deep.
Knock it out. There you go.
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge
Got away with one.
could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Gets open down the middle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
Wow.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Okay.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Got a man. Gives him the big stiff arm. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as...
Use that speed. Yes, sir.
Down, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense.
What the hell are they reviewing? What, did he step out of bounds?
Rushing touchdown on the season.
And
oh, wow.
Buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that pass play. So the officials take
okay. Wow. All right.
Booth will overturn the call. Looking for a
okay, what's going on that one?
To the right. Touchdown Auburn. And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front. Created the open
he stepped out of bounds on that last run before he went into the end zone. So they called it back. Thank you.
And just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
Nigga, Karoma, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, David,
that's why you got number 10, bro.
Last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game
Come on,
going?
Kevin.
So far, not a lot of
Come on,
success.
Kevin. You seeing it coming, bro?
Good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get
That
it to your
nigga
play.
shake you like
A lot
that.
of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Watch the nigga catch the ball. It's all good. It's all good.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd down.
Oh, I was there, bro. I stopped running.
On the name of the game,
I knew where he was going.
Here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his march.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his
Yes, there you go. That's better. That's better.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's go. Let's go man to man. Let's press. Let's get some pressure.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Put on the side.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Now with a great opportunity.
Come on, Aragon. Was that your man, bro? Come on, bro. You a better man corner than that.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
There you go, Scales. Step up, B-Dog. That's what I'm talking about.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
There you go.
And that ball is picked off.
Shoot another pick.
Going the other
Pick
way,
6?
he's got room.
Pick 6? That's what I'm talking about. Make up for what you did earlier. That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Touchdown.
That's 6 on the season.
A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Buffalo. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Working that left side now. Makes the catch and knock down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He'll make the play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Motion from the offense. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires
Good
to
shit.
the tight end.
Good shit, Angel.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Coming after it.
There you go.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
Oh, my God.
He's loose. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
There you go, Dalton.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They used the jump play across midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Woods. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Good pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So think about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Jared, let's try to get you a touchdown, bro.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Rivers.
There it is.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I'm about to say, he should have 100 on the day. There you go.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Yeah. Doing all right.
Point was good to finish things off.
It's gonna be saved on my channel for a little while. I don't know how Twitch be doing it. I don't know if you can clip the whole game. But it's gonna be saved on my channel for like a few weeks. I just wish I knew how to like save the whole games. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out soon.
Clemson ready to dial up
I just got a screen
recorded.
recorded.
David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter.
Let's keep that over. Let's keep that over.
Offense needs to get back lathered up and
There you
get a
go.
little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that,
Let's keep that over. Come on.
Your best players are, and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality.
Donovan Mitchell got injured? Oh, wow.
On second down, he'll fire.
Damn.
And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
It is raining.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
There you go.
He's going to let it go.
There you go.
And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the
Oh, my God.
touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They build this
Hell no, bro.
lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football.
He got beat in the coverage, but it was a bad throw.
And the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they
Okay.
push the lead
3 minutes, man. Let's keep this over.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
Cover 3.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it.
Damn.
You gotta put it
I ain't
behind you.
nigga.
Jesse,
Out
I'm
there
sure you
doing
know
WWE?
about throwing pick 6 and how to
Shit.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and
this
try
up,
to
keep
get
that
it
up.
all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Probably finna run it. Nope.
Looking to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, come on,
This
Leon.
senior quarterback a little
Oh,
too
good shit, though.
there, and
Good
he's
shit.
Lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
And this guy has been so important to this defense. The way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it.
That's a good play. That's a
Zings
good
it
play.
complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. Really good running back. We talked to them this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Takes a handoff. It's Hendricks.
Holding.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. They're looking for an advantage.
This shit, Kyle. Push that nigga back, bruh.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is
okay, all right, nigga. Oh, hey.
What today has been like for this offense, just nothing happening.
My ducky. My ducky. What you know about that, white boy?
Necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the back in the middle.
Damn.
He's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That's my fault. I left the middle of the field
This
open.
offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry.
Bro, has he crossed midfield? Shit, he probably about to. So let me fucking. You like them corner routes. Let me put this nigga
come up
here.
empty on this
Hey.
drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out
That's a
of
good throw.
backfield. Well, they just drained all the suspense
Good
out of the
throw.
4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation.
Good shit, Paul. Good shit getting off the block, bro.
Need to step up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the
Tackle, Leon.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this offense is
We got most of our picks in man coverage, so let me go man.
It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the grab.
That's my
on
fault.
the left.
I thought he was going to the right.
He
He went to the left.
Damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
He finds his man. And that completion good for a short
That's not
gain.
his man
They
score.
still
Come
have
on.
some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking to throw.
There you go.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he picked up the 1st down, but
35 seconds coming.
remember the price he paid.
And I want
after
this
that
nigga to
hit.
score.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder.
Fires into
There you go, Chad.
They get him on the
What's the flag?
ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and
There you go, Chad.
if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's loose at the 15. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this
Good shit. Good game. Shut him out.
This is what you're
looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by?
Thank you.
I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's
my last user game for a couple weeks now. I ain't got one until it's gonna be a minute. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. I'll let you.